Meanwhile, President Biden says the U.S. is running out of weapons it can give to Ukraine, let alone what kind. NewsNation's Kellie Meyer joins me now live from Washington, D.C. Kellie, a lot to break down here.
Yeah, Brooke, and he's talking about these 155-millimeter rounds that have been in high demand since the war in Ukraine began. The Biden administration has said that the Ukrainians are running out of ammunition as they continue with their counteroffensive against Russia. And in a recent network interview, President Biden seemed to reveal the U.S. is also running low. Take a listen.
They're running out of that ammunition, and we're low on it. And so what I finally did, took the recommendation of the Defense Department to, not permanently, but to allow for, in this transition period where we get more 155 weapons, these shells for the Ukrainians, to provide them with something that has a very low dud rate. And it's not used in civilian areas. They're trying to get through those trenches and then stop those tanks from rolling. And so, but it was not an easy decision.
So since the beginning of the war in Ukraine, the United States has committed more than $41.3 billion and sent over 2 million 155-millimeter artillery rounds. Ukraine could be firing anywhere from 7,000 to 9,000 shells per day. The Biden administration has used presidential drawdown authority to send ammunition directly from U.S. military stockpiles to Ukraine instead of having to wait and buy rounds from defense firms to get it into the country even faster. Now, an administration official telling NewsNation today, clarifying President Biden's remarks, saying, quote, "So we are not running out of ammunition ourselves. We are running out of the ability to provide artillery ammunition to Ukraine," adding that authorizing cluster munitions will ensure Ukraine is not left defenseless while our own domestic production of ammunition ramps up. The White House says the U.S. will have much higher production levels of ammunition soon. So this all came up as the president was defending his decision to send cluster munitions to Ukraine. The move is controversial because the cluster bomb is banned in more than 100 countries due to its potential danger to civilians. And what can happen with the cluster bomb is it disperses several smaller bombs over a large area. And if one of those smaller bombs fails to explode, it could kill or injure people up to years later. Now, the Pentagon spokesperson said they would only send explosives with low dud rates. And the UK, Germany, and Canada have all come out against the Biden administration's decision to send these cluster munitions. The president is meeting, as you said, with the British Prime Minister in London today ahead of the NATO summit later this week, where this move could cause some added tension with the allies.
All right, Kellie Meyer in D.C., thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.